John Amos, before there was a Black Panther, before there was even the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, there was John Amos, an actor who broke down barriers, fought for integrity in his craft, and became a voice for a generation. But his journey wasn't always easy, and his legacy stretches far beyond what we saw on screen. This is the story of a man who defied the odds to change Hollywood forever. Born in Newark, New Jersey, on December 27, 1939, John Amos's journey didn't begin in Hollywood. It began with dreams of becoming a professional athlete. But life, as it often does, had other plans. His football dreams were cut short by injuries. For many, this would have been the end. But for John Amos, it was just the beginning. When football was no longer an option, he turned to acting, unknowingly stepping onto a new path that would forever change his life and American television. The 1970s were a tough time for African American actors in Hollywood. The roles available were often stereotypical and one-dimensional, but John Amos wasn't interested in playing into those limiting portrayals. He wanted more. And in 1974, he got it. That year, Amos landed the role of James Evans Sr. on the groundbreaking sitcom Good Times. As the hardworking and no-nonsense father of the Evans family, Amos became the soul of the show. His portrayal of a proud Black man striving to support his family resonated with audiences across America. For many, he wasn't just playing a character. He was representing them, their fathers, their struggles. But behind the scenes, not everything was smooth sailing. Amos clashed with the show's producers over the direction of the series. He believed Good Times had a duty to address serious social issues, not just chase laughs. In the end, his commitment to authenticity led to his departure after 3 seasons. It was a bold and risky move for an actor at the height of his career. But for Amos, integrity always came first. Leaving Good Times turned out to be a blessing in disguise. In 1977, Amos took on a role that would become one of the most significant in television history, Kunta Kinte in the miniseries Roots. Roots wasn't just another TV show, it was a cultural event. The series followed the life of Kunta Kinte, an African man captured and sold into slavery, and his descendants' fight for survival in America. Amos played the adult Kunta Kinte, and his performance was nothing short of transformative. For millions of viewers, Amos's portrayal brought the horrors of slavery into their living rooms. It forced the nation to confront a painful part of its history, and in doing so, Roots sparked a national conversation about race and identity. The impact of Amos's performance as Kunta Kinte went far beyond entertainment. It became a defining moment in American television history. Beyond the stage and screen, Amos had another passion: nature. An avid fisherman and conservationist, he spent much of his time outdoors, away from the lights of Hollywood. Amos believed in protecting the environment and was a strong advocate for preserving America's natural landscapes. Whether mentoring younger actors or advocating for causes he believed in, Amos used his platform to make a difference. John Amos's career is marked by iconic roles, but his legacy is so much more than the characters he played. He stood for something. He stood for representation, dignity, and authenticity in a time when those things were often in short supply in Hollywood. For many, he was the first actor they saw who represented Black fathers and Black men with the strength, resilience, and complexity they deserved. And for countless actors who came after him, he was a pioneer, someone who showed that it was possible to stand your ground in Hollywood and succeed without compromising your values. Amos's impact on television and film is undeniable. He didn't just break barriers, he shattered them. And while his story may not always be in the spotlight, his influence will continue to resonate for generations to come. John Amos, a man of strength, integrity, and resilience. His roles may have ended, but his influence, that will last forever. Thank you for joining us in celebrating the untold story of this TV icon and cultural trailblazer. If you've been inspired by his journey, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more incredible stories of the people who changed Hollywood forever.